guys, come on downstairs. We're playing Minnesota Twins franchise baseball here on MLB The Show 17. Today we've got a 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels back at home after I believe it was a 9-game road trip that we were on. And we're going to go ahead and show you the results from the first game of this 3-game series. The Angels won at 8-4. They improved to 500 at 61-61. We are 53-69. Tyler Skaggs gets the win for the Halos. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Houston Street gets the save. Irvin Santana, the losing pitcher for us. Danny Santana had a good game, 2 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. CJ Cron hit 2 home runs for the Angels. Second game of this series, game number 123 on the season. We've got highlights of Kyle Gibson, the pitcher for the Twins. He has been our best pitcher this season, 7-2, a 2.75 ERA. Pitched 91 2/3 innings, giving up 88 hits, a 1.20 whip, and has 80-something strikeouts to 20-something walks. Not bad for Kyle Gibson. Matt Shoemaker, former Salt Lake Bee, gets the start for the Halos. Start number 16, he's 4-7 with a 4.93 ERA as we pick this one up in the 3rd inning. Craig Gentry at the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. He is already 1 for 1 in the game, the speedy leadoff hitter for the Los Angeles Angels. Here's the delivery from Gibson. And Gentry just looks at the slider that catches the outside half of the plate. And Gibson gets a strikeout here in the middle of 3rd. No score here in Minneapolis. Ryan Flaherty batting .250 on the year. He has been called up a couple of times with short stints. He'll probably be on the big league roster for the rest of the season. Taking the place of Brian Dozier, who was put on the 60-day DL, and he lines this one into the gap for a double for the Twins. Byron Buxton, the leadoff hitter, coming up now with Flaherty at second. Nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd. Buxton's going to try to bunt him over to 3rd. He gets the nice bunt down, and that'll bring up Danny Santana with Flaherty on 3rd and 1 out, and Santana ground ball to the right side to second base, and the Twins manufacture a run. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Andrelton Simmons steps into the box. He's batting .278 with a runner on 1st and 2 outs. And Gentry steals the base. Sorry about that footage. I don't know what happened there, but Gentry steals the base. And Andrelton Simmons with a line drive down the right side gets Gentry home. So the Angels manufacturing a run, a little base running action by Craig Gentry. 7th inning, Ryan Rayburn steps in. He's batting .231. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's also got a runner at 1st. The game is tied at 1 with 2 outs. A slow roller to short. Jorge Polanco up with it and throws him out at 1st, and the score remains 1-1 in the middle of the 7th. 8th inning. Chet Rosado on to pitch for the Angels. 54th appearance. He's 4-3 with a 3.17 ERA. And Matt Dominguez will face him. He's 0 for 3 on the day, with runners on the corners and 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Tie ball game. The delivery from Rosado, and Dominguez rips one into left field. That one's fading into the corner. 1 run will score, and another runner will stop at 3rd, and Dominguez into 2nd with an RBI double that gives Minnesota the lead. At the end of the 8th, we're up 2-1 on the Halos. 9th inning now. Kevin Segrist on. He's got 4 saves on the year, a 2.57 ERA. Solid year for Kevin Segrist. We picked him up in the offseason from the St. Louis Cardinals. With 2 outs and a runner on 2nd, representing the tying run, Kevin Segrist gets the swing and the miss, and the Twins win the ballgame 2-1, a low-scoring game here at Target Field. Trevor May gets the win, Chet Rosado gets the loss, and Segrist picks up his 5th save of the year. For the Twins, Danny Santana went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Matt Dominguez 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Andrelton Simmons with a double and an RBI. For the Halos, We improved to 54 and 69, and the Angels fall to 61 and 62 on the year. They are still in the American League West race. We're going to take a quick look at Raimel Tapia. We picked him up from the Colorado Rockies in a trade that also acquired Tyler Nevin, who is at Double-A, a third baseman, and we sent Phil Hughes to Colorado. We're going to go ahead and look at all of Raimel Tapia's at-bats in this game against the Buffalo Bison. In the bottom of the first inning, Raimel Tapia batting leadoff for the Rochester Red Wings, our AAA club. And he pops this one up behind home plate. It's going to be an easy out for the Bison. And Tapia is retired. Tapia's second at bat. Now he's batting .268 with 6 home runs and 29 RBIs on the year. Bottom of the third with 2 outs and nobody on. He takes strike 1. Here is the delivery from, I believe it was Morales. And Tapia breaks his bat, fouling it off down the third baseline. Here is the delivery. Down and out from Morales. 1-2 count. This one moves Tapia's feet, and the count runs even to 2-2. Tapia fouls off another one. Solid at bat going on here for Raimel Tapia. And then he gets drilled in the back, so he will take first. Tapia, a left fielder. Don't remember his age exactly. It might be 23, something like that. He's a young guy. And promising outfielder, we hope. Third at bat in the bottom of the sixth. There's still no score in the game. Morales is still on the mound for the Buffalo Bison. 0-1 delivery is a high fastball that Tapia takes. Count is 1-1. And this one, I believe, catches the... No, it does not catch the inside corner. 2-1 count to Tapia. That's a ball. Slider. This one is taken low for ball 3. And then Tapia skies one into shallow center. And the second baseman going back makes the play. So at this point, Raimel Tapia is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. Popped out and flied out. So far in the game. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Buffalo has taken a 6-0 lead. Morales is still on the hill. That was his 101st pitch. And it was down low. On the 1-0 count, Tapia lines it into left field, where it will be tracked down by the left fielder. So Tapia goes 0 for 4. This is Reynaldo Rodriguez, and he provides the lone offense in the game for the Rochester Red Wings as he yanks this one down the left field line and over the wall. A 2-run home run for Reynaldo Rodriguez, his 12th of the year. And the Buffalo Bisons win this one 6-2. Tapia goes 0 for 3, on the game. He did take 1 walk, so 0 for 3 on the game for Tapia, and we'll check back on him a little bit later. Third game of this 3-game series with the Halos. We lose this one 5-0. They improved to 62 and 62. We fall to 54 and 70, pick up our 70th loss of the year. Tyler Duffy with the loss. He's 4-10 on the year. He only goes 4 innings, gives up 8 hits, 4 runs. CJ Crone for the Halos, 3 for 6 with a pair of doubles. All right, guys, we've got a short 2-game series here with the Mets at home. And then next month in September, we go to New York to play at Citi Field. And so we're just going to go over these 2 games with the Mets here before we get into the next series. And the first one against the Mets, we drop 11-4. Jorge Polanco, 2 for 4 with a double. Michael Conforto for the Mets, 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Lucas Duda, 3 for 5 with an RBI. Wilmer Flores with 4 RBIs. He was 2 for 3. And Connor Cherry, 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Noah Syndergaard gets the win for them. Alex Meyer, the loss for us. In the second game of this series, we also fall 3-0. Another good game from Michael Conforto. He's 3 for 4 with a double and RBI. Wilmer Flores again, 2 for 4 with a pair of RBIs. Matt Harvey goes all 9 for the Mets as they win this one. He gives up 5 hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts to 2 walks for Harvey. And the loser for the Twins is Brandon Kinsler as he pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs for the Twins. Next up, we have the Oakland A's in the Minnesota Twins franchise, episode 96 here on The Basement. Hope you'll join us.